All right. So thanks everybody for submitting your homework from last night. One of the things that's really important to understand is that even if you are not participating in the $5,000 guarantee, if you're getting on these calls, you should be participating in all of the homework assignments. So last night, I only got a handful of y'all's homework assignments. And I know we've got a lot of people getting on here every night, and not everybody is getting on every night. I understand that. Um, No, Marcus, you definitely got to have four. You got to have two product and two business because remember, it's third party validation. So, one of the things that's important is that, the part of this whole process is making sure you complete all of the assignments. And so, last night, your assignment was to email me your four testimonials, two product, two business, and the location of your live event. Not everybody did that. And so it's really important that even if you're not participating in the $5,000 challenge, you still got to go through the motions. It does absolutely no good to get on here every night and then not complete all of the assignments. Okay. So really important that when I give you guys homework, even if you're not doing the $5,000 challenge, you still need to do this stuff because getting on each night and then not doing the assignments, not completing it, or not following up, or not following the assignments, it really does no good. I mean, you've got to follow all of the steps. That's the thing that's so important about this is you can't just get on and listen. Remember, we're talking about results and activity and the difference between just doing the activity and then also getting results. And so we're going to get into that tonight. And so please go ahead and type in the chat box your product and your business testimonials and also the location of your live event this week. And so, Marcus, here's the thing, okay? You need to get on the Facebook group and get more people, all right? So if y'all don't have your testimonials, and right now only Marcus has put it in there, so thank you, Marcus, for putting it in there. But y'all need to get into the Facebook group. Remember, I told you guys, if you don't have testimonials, go get them. You guys need to be interacting in the Facebook group. Put on there, hey, I'm looking for a good product testimonial to use for three-way calls. Hey, I'm looking for a good business testimonial to use for three-way calls. Get out there and network inside of our group and find people to do this. There's absolutely no reason why all of you should not have this assignment done. This is easy. This is like one of those like slam dunk, like T-ball assignments to have two product testimonials and two business testimonials. They do not have to be on your team. You do not have to be on their team. Literally, you're just trying to link up with people so that you have two product testimonials and two business testimonials. Okay, so Marcus, you got to get that done. And then the live event, Marcus, where is it? Put it in there, the time, the location. Can't just put the day. Seth, I'm looking at yours now. Seth, who's going to do the presentation? Are you going to show the video tomorrow in Kentucky? Awesome. Here's the thing though, Seth, and guys, you can't be your own testimonial. See, this is the thing. If you're using third-party validation, remember, can I do this and will it work? And when you're talking to your own prospects, you cannot be the testimonial. You have to have a third party. So you guys are not completing the assignments. We have to make sure that you have somebody to call. And if you don't, you need to get into the Facebook group and post it in the group and find people for testimonials. There's tons of people that would be your testimonial. So get in the group, post in there, and get this complete. You can't be the prophet in your own town. You have to have third-party validation. For those of you that are not making sales and you're not converting, you have to be able to answer those questions. Can I do this and will it work? And if you're doing all of the work, you're doing the presentation, you're the testimonial, they're not seeing past you. Okay. So this is going to help you close more people when you answer those two questions with a yes. And so can I do this, right? So they have to see some proof of life. They have to see social proof. And will it work? They have to have somebody that you can point them to that's proven that it's working, okay? So you can't be the testimonial. You have to remove yourself from the equation and introduce them to somebody that they don't know that you can edify. And it doesn't matter if they're on your team or you're on their team. None of that matters. You should just do a good job edifying them. and you can make anybody sound like a rock star. And so your job is to make each person that you edify to your guest a rock star when you introduce them. And then they're going to listen to anything that they say because they don't know them. So they only know what you tell them. So if you tell them amazing things, like let's say that I'm introducing Marcus, and I'm introducing Marcus as my three-way testimonial. And here's the thing, I can use Marcus as a living, breathing testimonial. This is what I would do. I would literally call Marcus. I would put him on the phone with one of my prospects, and I would say, hey, this is my great friend Marcus. He came all the way to Tulum with us. He got a chance to stay at one of the nicest hotels in Mexico for about 70% off. He had an incredible time. He participated in all the activities. He participated in our wellness retreat. He saved tons of money. He saved thousands of dollars on his membership already by just going to Tulum and then using it as a booking platform. And so I want you to meet Marcus because you guys don't know each other. And Marcus, this is my really good friend, Bill. Bill is looking at Bright Life for the first time. He does travel a lot for business. He wants to travel more with his family. And so could you tell him a little bit about what your experience has been like as a member, Marcus? Boom. So literally, all Bill knows is exactly what I told him about Marcus. So he doesn't know anything other than what I told him. So I just told him how awesome Marcus was, how much money he saved, all the things that make him an expert at using the product because he's been to Tulum, he's booked on the app, all of the things that matter to make it real. So then when Bill meets Marcus and hears from Marcus, it doesn't matter how many people Marcus has signed up. It doesn't matter how many trips he's booked. It doesn't even matter how many times he's used the app. I'm going to edify him. And so Bill is going to see him as an expert because of the way I introduce him. Okay. So Marcus, you're doing a live event on Thursday night at Fratelli's in Scranton. And does the other team in Pennsylvania know about this? Have you posted it? Have you told them that you're doing a live presentation in Scranton? Because remember, guys, I told you yesterday, post your live events because we want people to know. We're doing an event in Dallas at Snowbird. And in fact, that just reminds me. I don't think Tiffany posted that today. We need to make sure that we're promoting all of these live events that you guys are doing tonight. So that's going to be an assignment right off the bat. When we get done here, all of you need to go to the Facebook group and post your live events for this week in the group for everybody because you never know. There may be people in your area that are on other teams, and that's more bodies in the room. It's more guests at your event. We need to make these as big as we can. So please go post this stuff. I'm looking at everybody else's feedback now. Tammy, have you gone back and done the stuff we talked about with the people that you exposed last week and then we couldn't get them signed up and done that stuff that we talked about and try to get them off the fence? And, even if you need to use me for three ways to get these people signed up, or you need to be using Chuck and Nancy and Lance and Lori on here because, we've got all those people that you exposed last week that were either no's or maybes, and we need to try to convert those. Did you use any of that stuff that we talked about? And you guys can tell me. Y'all don't have to type. If y'all want to unmute, here, hold on a second. For the recording, this will be better anyways. So now you can unmute. So I'm looking at this other stuff. Tammy, can you help me out and answer those questions? Simba, who's doing the meeting with you on Thursday? Who's going to do the presentation? Are you going to show a recording, iPad, TV? What's your plan on that? And Tammy, I'm still waiting for. Oh, here. Let me here. That's weird. I put on here that you can. Now you should be able to.
Okay, now I can. I
Okay, go
couldn't
ahead.
before. Sorry.
It's okay.
I did follow up with a few of them, but they didn't return, like as far as phone calls
Mhm.
to talk to them, but they haven't returned my phone call. And then I did wind up replacing a few people. So
Okay.
there's some new people on the list for the live event this week.
So going forward, all that stuff we talked about last week, remember how I told you if
Yep,
they were maybes or on the fence, that meant that they were already no's? And then remember we
yep,
talked and you had
yep,
already gone 2 days, but between talking to some of the people that you said were maybes and that they wanted to get back with you, you got to
yep,
treat them all as no's. And so we have to get better
right.
at converting those to yeses. And that means you've got to be using the third party validation. That's one of the reasons I talked about that last night, because after listening to
Yep,
you, I think that's one of the biggest things missing from your approach is just getting that social proof in there and getting those people on the phone with somebody who's saved money, who's made money, and you've got great testimonials there that you've listed. And so you can't complete any of those presentations going forward without using at least a business and product testimonial. So I think once you
okay,
combine that, combined with the answering objections that we went through last week, hopefully this
okay,
week you're going to get way better results. And I mean, if those people are not responding to you, they're no's. I mean, you just got to move on, and we just got to get
right,
better at closing the ones going forward.
okay.
Um, okay, Tammy, I think that's all on yours. Simba, you're gonna show the recorded presentation. And are you doing that with somebody, Simba? Or are you doing that yourself? Here, Simba, I'm gonna unmute you.
Yeah. What's up, buzz? I was
Go
trying to
ahead,
unmute
bud.
myself. Um, I'm going to do a recorded presentation, and also most likely Sammy's gonna be there with me,
Okay.
and it's gonna be in the hotel lobby where they have a bar and all that. They have a working area on the side. There's a private room,
So do
or
you have
like kind of like
do
a
you have an
private.
iPad or a laptop, or how are you gonna show it?
I could use or borrow Sammy's computer or laptop.
Okay, make sure you have that taken care of. And then please post that tonight for the rest of the team. There may be people that live in the city. What is that in Manhattan or where in Brooklyn or where?
That's in Brooklyn,
Okay.
around uptown, around downtown Brooklyn.
Okay, perfect. So please post that. You guys post these events in the group so that people can see y'all's activity and see what y'all are doing. And there may be other people from other teams, and put on there to RSVP to you if they're going to send a guest so that you know, or if any members are going to attend, tell them to RSVP to you. So guys, tonight, most important, that's the first thing we do when we get off here is go post these live events in the Bright Life Facebook group so that everybody in the group, everybody on the team can see where y'all are doing these events. Okay. Critical for you guys to have this activity out there, and it'll help maybe add some additional people to that event. And then if you'll have them RSVP, then you'll know to expect them. Kelly, Sammy, you're gonna be there with Simba, and you have a laptop. Let's see here. Kelly, are you doing the meeting with Marcus? Is that your live event? I didn't see that on here. Okay, Sammy, yes on the laptop. Kelly, yes on the live event. Nice. That's a good schedule, Kelly. You got Jersey, you got New York. Who's, wait, hold on. Yeah. Who's doing the Jersey event, Kelly? Are you and Marcus doing that too? Is that a yes to that question? Okay. And Marcus and Kelly, do you guys have any updates on the networking events that I told you guys to sign up for and get involved? And have you talked to the chamber or any of those groups that we talked about last week? Can y'all update me on that? And I don't see anybody else in here that's put your stuff. So, Daryl, I see only one testimonial. What about your live event, Daryl? Um, and then anybody else that's on here? I don't see your list of testimonials and your meetings. So, John Banks, John Rudder, Terrence, Terry, Kirk. Okay, so Marcus, here, let me, I'm going to let you unmute real quick. Guys, the rest of you that haven't put it in the chat, could you please update the chat while I talk to Marcus again really quick? Okay, Marcus, can you tell me about your networking groups that we talked about for Pennsylvania? Update me on that.
Yes, so
Go ahead.
I have it written down over here. So yeah, I found this event. What's the name of it? Hold on.
What about the chamber, bro?
The chamber I saw was like $200 something. I don't know if I
To
clicked the
join
right
as an
thing.
individual?
Yeah, and it had
Did
a
you
lot of
call
good
him?
benefits. You said what?
Did you call him? Call him, bro. Tell him that
Look through the website.
tell him you're a young professional student. Use Kelly and get see if they have like an individual. Tell them you're not a business. You're just an individual student and you want to join the chamber. Can you just join as an individual without being a business? And maybe they'll let you come in as a young professional or a student at discounted or even for free. You need to
Okay.
call. Tell them your situation.
Okay. That
Okay.
sounds good.
And then, bro, all of those other meetup groups that we went through, bro, there was something every night, and those were free. There was
Yeah,
stuff
I
on the
saw
weekend.
there was like, I don't know, maybe I wasn't looking. I looked at all the websites that you told me. I think the best one was the 29th that I saw. It was like $25 in the Poconos. But
Yeah, but
in like the Scranton area.
go to
Yeah.
meetup.com. There was stuff almost every day. Go to meetup.com and put in Scranton. But here's the thing, you can go to other parts that are, I mean, you've got time, you've got flexibility. So look outside of Scranton. If y'all are going to Jersey on Wednesday or Tuesday or whatever day you're going to Jersey, go look in Jersey. I mean, y'all are not far from these places. So even if you have to drive 45 minutes to go to a good networking event, find another chamber. Find the chamber for, for like 40 Fort. I mean, 40 Fort's smaller than Scranton. 40 Fort probably has a chamber. So go to 40 Fort. You guys got to we've got to be better problem solvers, right? Like if it's like, well, look, Scranton wants $200 to join the chamber. I can't afford to join the chamber. Then find 40 Fort or go to a town outside of Scranton. Start smaller. A smaller chamber is going to have a lower fee. Scranton's a bigger town than 40 Fort, or go to somewhere else outside of there. And there's other stuff in Jersey. Okay. Go to meetup.com. Guys, we've got to get better at, I mean, y'all should be doing stuff every day for your Bright Life business. So if you don't have prospects to present to, if you don't have people on your top 10 list, y'all got to be networking every day. Remember, I told you can't turn your business off. And Marcus, you and Kelly have lots of time. I mean, you're not doing other stuff. So y'all should be doing something every night, and I promise you, if you just go look at meetup.com and expand your search area, there's stuff you can go do every night. And like I said, look up Lions Club, look up Rotary, look up, go to meetup.com, go to Facebook. Facebook has some Facebook groups and events. You can go to Facebook and search on there.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I met some people in that group you told me about before too. So yeah, I have to get back in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm writing all of this down though, so I'm definitely gonna get to work as soon as we get out of here.
Okay. Okay, John, I got you. Yeah, if you'll just go back and check those other ones. Yeah, so if you're doing a travel party, John, on Thursday night, the best thing to do is use my recorded 20-minute presentation. So the whybrightlife.com, just pull it up on your TV. You can go to, almost every smart TV has YouTube. So you can go to YouTube, it's on our YouTube channel, or you can put in the website if you have a web browser on your smart TV, or if you mirror your device, your phone or your iPad to your TV, you can show that 17-minute presentation. It's on the YouTube channel. It's also on whybrightlife.com. So if you know how to mirror your phone, and if you have questions on any of this stuff, just message me. I'll help you. But doing a travel party obviously counts, but we need to get this going and get people there. And then you need to be doing something in public. I mean, doing the first one at your house is fine, but we need to be doing a public event, a live event every week. Because really, you should be doing a travel party, a live event, and a lunch event. There's 3 different things on the weekly checklist. And so the travel party is fine for first, but you still should be doing a live event in a public place, even if it's just you and your guest. You got to start somewhere. And the thing is doing it consistently. Like I told you guys, you need to do it at the same time, the same place every week. So Marcus, these events that y'all are setting up and everybody else that's doing these live events, Tammy too, when y'all set them up, you need to tell the place, look, I'm going to be here we're doing the same thing in Dallas. Every Thursday night, we're doing a live event in DFW. Every Thursday night. And the only reason we're doing it in other locations is because DFW is 3 million people scattered over, 110 square miles or whatever. So we have to do it in other locations, but we're doing it the same day of the week, same time every week. We're just bouncing around until we have enough people in each market to do it every week in every spot. Okay, but it'll be the same time, the same place every week. And so you guys need to do that exact same thing in your markets and go post these tonight. Anybody else want to go through your list before we end tonight? Anybody else? Okay, so tonight, since not everybody did it last night, send me tonight an updated top 10 list. Okay, so your updated top 10, which everybody should have a working list. That's not hard. Send me your updated top 10 list along with your 4 testimonials, 2 products and 2 business. So if you didn't submit them tonight or you didn't submit them last night, you didn't type them in the chat, before you go to bed tonight, send those to me. Okay. So, and if you put them in the chat tonight, just put the ones that you put in the chat tonight. But you need 2 products, 2 business, your top 10 list, and everybody go post your live event in the group. So those are your 3 assignments tonight. Your 4 testimonials, your live event, go post it in the Bright Life group, and also send me your updated top 10 list. Okay, so that's it for tonight. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Please follow these assignments. And those of you that are joining us new tonight, please go back, watch the previous videos, and catch up on the assignments. And we'll follow up on those tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great night, and God bless.